Welcome back to Fat Cloud TV, brought to you by Vapor Cheap. In this episode, we'll be reviewing 6 flavors from the Direct E-Juice line and letting you know how you can score some. Just to give you some background information of what's offered with Direct E-Juice, there are currently 16 different flavors available, and they are all 70 VG, 30 PG blends, which are great for both like Sub Ohm Tanks, drippers, RTAs, RDAs, RDTAs. Most atomizers we use on the market today, they're all offered in 0, 3, and 6 milligram nicotine strengths, and I'll be reviewing, like I said in the beginning, 6 different flavors that they currently offer to give you a better idea of their e-juice and what our thoughts are. So I'm going to jump straight into the first one, and the first one is strawberry candy. As you see, the labels are very, very simple, and the flavors itself are kind of straight to the point, strawberry candy. So I mean, you expect it to be strawberry candy, but I'll go ahead and read you the description. It's described as a chewy strawberry taffy candy. So I'm going to be trying all of these flavors in the Vandy Vape Pulse 80 watt box mod. I have the Wismec Tobhino RDA sitting on top with a 0.28 single fused Clapton nichrome 80 wire. I'm using in this one. For all of them as well, I'm going to have the airflow 2/3 of the way open, basically one airflow hole closed. So I have it at 42 watts, and here we go. So this one is pretty straightforward in regards to like what you taste. On the inhale and exhale, you get like a, well, on the inhale you get mostly like a strawberry candy. On the exhale, you get that same strawberry candy, but it's creamy. So which I would assume is like the taffy. It tastes like that candy that you get that has like that I guess it's like that chewy or taffy kind of flavor on the inside, and the outside is like a hard shell. I forgot what they're called, but it tastes basically like a creamy strawberry hard candy, in my opinion. I see plenty of vapor. And this is not like a super cloud chasing build, by the way. It's only a single coil, and I'm only at 42 watts, but it's a really good flavor. It is a bit sweet, not like super sweet, like overly sickeningly sweet. It is sweet though, and it's expected because it's a candy flavor, but it's a good candy. The strawberry candy is done really well. I've had like a lot of strawberry candies where they kind of like taste a bit of the same, or personally I just don't like them. There's like a lot of strawberry candies I personally just not a fan of. This one I like because the strawberry is very well done, and it tastes like an actual strawberry candy. And then the taffy it doesn't taste like soap or plasticky or whatever. Some taffy flavors tend to come off that way for me personally, but this one is well done. It's not like it doesn't taste bad. Basically, it doesn't taste like soap or that plasticky note. It tastes very, very well blended, and the strawberry and the creaminess really comes through on the exhale. The throw rate for this is a little bit on the higher side for 3 milligram. It did take a little bit of time to get used to this one. Maybe like 4 or 5 hits, and you know, my throat adjusted to the throat hit. But I personally vape 1.5 most of the time now, so I mean I kind of expect that with some 3 milligrams. But the throat hit is very smooth, it's satisfying, and it's good. Yeah, so if you like strawberry candy and you want a creaminess to it, this one is really good. So I'm going to go ahead and change the cotton and jump right into the next one. Alright, so the next flavor I'll be taking a look at is Direct Juice Watermelon Taffy. As by the name, you pretty much know what to expect with this one. It's a watermelon infused sweet chewy taffy. I figured to follow up the strawberry taffy candy with another taffy flavor. This time it's a watermelon though, and let's see. Same build, same everything. 0.28. for 2 watts with the airflow 2/3 way open. See, this is a really like nice watermelon. It's not. It almost comes off as like fresh tasting and candy tasting at the same time. It's more of a candy, of course, because that's what they're going for. But the watermelon, this one, is kind of like a mixture of both fresh, authentic tasting and candy tasting. The throat hit on this one is a bit smoother than the strawberry one. It's not as like throaty, you could say. The last one was like super throaty, but it's a bit more throaty than this one. This one's a bit more smooth for me. The watermelon you get on the inhale and exhale, and then at the end of the exhale is where you get that taffy note, that creaminess. It's a very good taffy flavor again. I'll tell you this for sure. With their e-juice, they really nailed that taffy aspect, in my opinion. It's not, like I said, you don't get that plasticky note. You don't get that soapy taste that you might get from other taffy flavors. And, you know, taste is subjective. So what you might taste, I might not taste, and vice versa. But this one is really good. It's not overly sweet as well. It's just the right amount of sweetness, in my opinion. I personally like really sweet e-liquids. I like super sweet, but I do like sweeter e-liquids. Hence is why I like candy flavored e-liquids. But yeah, this one's good. I like this one a little bit better than the strawberry candy one. And honestly, I like strawberry juices. Like generally speaking, I like strawberry flavored juices, but this one is just really, it's just that good. Let's say it's straight to the point with the flavor profile. You don't really have to look for anything. You taste the watermelon, you get the candy, the creaminess from the taffy, and it's tasty. Plenty of clouds and plenty of flavor. Like the flavor, like you get is not like super intense, but it's not like very mellow. It's like right in the middle in regards to flavor intensity. That's what I noticed with all the flavors from this e-juice line for sure. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and change out the cotton and jump straight into the next one. So yet again, I'm going to follow up the next two flavors with another candy one. This time around, it's a rainbow candy. Like the others by the name, you can pretty much tell what it is. Just to read you a quick description though, the flavor profile is a rainbow candy fruit flavor. Now, so what I'm assuming is like a bunch of different fruits, candy fruit. So same build, same water, same everything. So this one is also very good. It's you get a bit of like a little bit of sour, but on the exhale you get like a very tarty candy. It's hard to really pull apart like each of the flavors, to be honest with you. Hold on. I do taste a little bit of orange. Yeah, I mean, I can't. It's really hard to really pull apart each of the fruit flavor. It literally tastes like you just threw a bunch of fruit candies in your mouth and start chewing them, and you get that tartiness, a little bit of sourness to it. And then on the inhale and exhale is basically the same. You get a bunch of different flavors, a bunch of different fruit candy flavors, and you definitely get a really nice tartiness at the end that it mimics the candy like to the T, in my opinion. The throat is very smooth in this one. This one is really good. I would say between all three of the candy flavors I just reviewed, this one's probably neck and neck with the watermelon taffy, but I like it a bit better than the strawberry one. This one's different. I don't really vape a lot of flavors like this where it's like I can't really tell exactly or pull apart all of the flavor notes. But you could, I mean, maybe some berries in there, some berry candies, orange, maybe a little bit of lemon lime. You definitely get like a bunch of different fruit flavors in there, and they're all blended really well where it's hard to really pull them apart, which is a good thing because that's what they're going after, rainbow. Yeah, it's really good. If you like a rainbow kind of candy flavor, you'll really like this one. This one's very, very good. It's well balanced, and it's blended very well. Like I said, the throat is smooth. The clouds are good, as you can see. Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's really hard to pull apart each and every flavor, but the ones I mentioned before is what I really get from it the most. But you definitely notice the tardiness at the end. You really get that. So I think they did a great job with that one as well. That one, watermelon taffy and strawberry candy. So I'm going to go ahead and change the kind again and jump into the next flavor. Alright, so the next flavor is not a candy flavor. This time around, it's apple juice. As the name says, the flavor description is a sweet and delicious apple juice. So I'm going to go ahead and try it out and let you know what I think. Now, this is just really good. I like this flavor a lot. I tried it before, and this is definitely one of my favorites from this line. I mean, it's a simple flavor in regards to like what you taste. I mean, it's a spot on apple juice, but it's fresh tasting. There's no candy notes or anything like that. It tastes straight up like apple juice. I mean, like. It tastes like if you actually drank, excuse my phone, sorry. It tastes exactly like if you just drank some apple juice. I mean, even somewhat close to like a applesauce. It just tastes, you know, like, it just tastes like that. It's really good. When I first tried this flavor, I was kind of taken away because of how close it tasted actual, you know, juice. Like I didn't really expect it to taste like spot on to apple juice. I had some like different type of like apple or juice flavors or apple flavors in general, but none of them really hit the spot like this one actually hit it. It tastes like 100% like apple juice. Smooth throat hit. Vape reduction, as you see, is very good. If you like apple flavors or looking for an apple juice flavor, definitely check out this one. I think you'll enjoy it. This one, honestly, I feel like it might be my favorite out of the entire line. It's just really that good. And personally, I liked, I forgot what apple juice flavor I liked, but it wasn't just a straight apple juice. But I was expecting to like it, but, you know, not everybody can really hit it on the head when it comes to like this flavor profile. But this one, I'm pretty sure, this one, honestly, they really, really did a good job. It's like really nice and refreshing, and it just tastes good. And with summertime coming around, this is like a perfect vape for that time. For the winter time, maybe, probably not, but for the summertime coming up, I think it's a really good flavor to vape, and it'll probably be one of the flavors I'll be vaping this summer. So I'm going to go ahead and change the kind again and jump into the next one. Alright, so the next flavor I'm going to be reviewing is cheesecake. And this one is a little bit, of course it's a cheesecake flavor, but it's a little bit more to it than that. The actual flavor profile is a decadent cheesecake with bits of graham cracker crust topped with a caramel drizzle. So like cheesecake, caramel, and graham cracker, and for the crust. So same build and everything. Let's give it a go. Now, if you watched our previous videos, you know I'm a big fan of dessert flavors. My all-day vapes are mostly dessert flavors with a couple candy flavors in there. But for me, dessert flavors is where it's at. That's my personal preference, and this one is a really good dessert. On the inhale, you get that cheesecake and a little bit of graham cracker. On the exhale, you get a full body cheesecake. You get caramel in the background, and you get graham cracker as well towards the end of the exhale. It's a very good cheesecake flavor. It's definitely creamy on the exhale, So you get that creaminess from the cheesecake, you get the graham cracker as the crust, and you get like a caramel topping, if you want to call it that. Yeah, this is easily one of my favorites from the line. The throw hit is very, very smooth. Vape production, you see, plentiful. You could taste everything. It's not, you don't really have to search for too much with this one. You definitely get all of the flavor notes that it's in the flavor description, which is always a good thing. I think I just vaped it dry too. But it's a very, very good cheesecake. It's not, a lot of cheesecakes nowadays are like strawberry, blueberry, or something like that. This one is kind of more of a straightforward, to the face cheesecake. So the cheesecake is the main component, and that's what you get. You get a lot of the cheesecake, you get the creaminess, you get that caramel in the background, and to finish it off, you get that bit of graham cracker, which acts as a crust. This is a very good dessert flavor, like I said. If you like cheesecake flavors, you'll really like this one. It's very, very good all over. Definitely for me, I could probably vape that all day, no problem. That and the apple juice one and the watermelon taffy, so far, are my 3 favorites that I've reviewed. So I'm going to change the content one last time and jump into the last flavor. Alright, so last but not least is key lime pie, another dessert flavor. This one, pretty much like the flavor, the name of the juice is pretty much what it'll taste like, but I'll go ahead and read to you the flavor profile on the website. It's described as a warm graham cracker crust filled with tart lime filling, topped with sweet meringue, and a swirl of whipped cream. So, same thing, like I said, 0.28 build with the Tobhino and 42 watts. So the first thing you'll notice on the inhale and exhale is that key lime flavor. It's definitely the most dominant throughout the entire vape. The throw hit is smooth. It's not as smooth as the other flavors that I just reviewed, but it is a little bit smoother than the strawberry one, the strawberry candy. But it's not like super throaty. I'll probably get used to it after like a couple of vapes, honestly. But you do get that key lime flavor. You get a bit of that meringue, and you get a bit of the graham cracker that they're talking about. The whipped cream, I assume, would be the creaminess you get at the exhale. And yeah, let me take another vape. Yeah, you get a bit of creaminess at the end. It is sweet, but not like super sweet. The flavor itself, both on the inhale and exhale, excuse me, is you mostly get that key lime pie flavor. The key lime is done really well. It tastes very authentic. It doesn't taste like candy or anything like that. It's a very good like dessert flavor. I like it a lot. Honestly, back then I never really got into like key lime pie flavors until I really started venturing out, so to speak, different flavor profiles and whatnot. Key lime flavors for me, personally, I can't really vape them all day, but I do enjoy them for some parts of the day sometimes. I think for the summertime too, this is very good. The key lime is a bit refreshing as well, kind of like the apple juice, even though it has that dessert aspect to it. But overall, it's a good vape. You get a little bit of those other flavor notes in the flavor profile in the end of the exhale. You don't get like a ton of it because the key lime pie is kind of the dominant flavor throughout the entire vape. But overall, it's a very, very good flavor. If you like key lime pie flavors, you'll probably like this one. It's pretty much straightforward in key lime pie, but a little bit extra to it that you get on the end of the exhale. But anyway, I'm going to let the room clear out a little bit and get into how to enter the giveaway. Alright, just like all of our giveaways, how to enter is basically saying we'll leave a link to the Vaping Cheap website, or you could just go to the Vaping Cheap website, hit up our giveaways tab, and you'll see the giveaway posted. In this giveaway, there will be a total of 15 winners. Yes, 15 winners, and they'll each get 600 mils. So for a total of 9,000 mils that they're giving away. So that's a pretty huge giveaway. To enter, there's a bunch of different options. You could choose whatever you're comfortable with. Some are daily, so if you want to come back and increase your chances of winning, please make sure to come back and do so. This giveaway is probably going to last about 3 weeks once this video is published, so keep that in mind. And we'll probably release the winners and contact you via email within a week of it ending. So anyway, good luck to those who are entering. Please let us know in the comments which flavors sound good to you. You can visit the website and look at the different flavors that they have. We'll leave a link to that as well if you want to check that out. Just see which flavors will kind of fit your vaping preferences, or whichever flavors you'd like to try. If you like any flavors that I reviewed today, let us know in the comments below. I'm interested to hear your thoughts. So with all that being said, good luck to all those who are entering, and thanks for watching Fat Cloud TV, brought to you by Vaping Cheap. And I'll see you guys in the next one. With all that being said, keep it cloudy.